Many people hear the term psychopath and instantly get flooded with images of brutality and fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. Actually, very few people have this mental disorder, but many people suffer from mental illness. The causes of psychopathy and other mental illnesses are the same, and understanding the causes will help understand treatment and prevention plans. I personally have been interested in this topic for years, and I'm very passionate with helping those diagnosed with the disorder. The reason for the development of the disorder is often a combination of biological factors, parenting approaches, childhood trauma. Biological factors like a person's genetic makeup set up the basis for the development of the disorder. According to Adrian Raine in 2018 in his article entitled From Genes to Brain to Antisocial Behavior, reviews of over 100 twins and adoption analysis provide clear evidence that about 50% of the variation in antisocial behavior is attributed to genetic influences. So as we can see, there's at least a 50% genetic correlation between the development of the disorder. In Linda Gask's 2013 article, Personality Disorder, she states that the following genes, including the MAO gene specifically, play a major role in the development of the disorder. The chart here points out how the MAO abnormal activity levels in a person's brain can increase the risk of someone developing the disorder, or being arrested, or attributing to their violent behaviors. Along with biological factors, there's also childhood experience that plays a major role in the development of the disorder. Childhood trauma, however, is often out of a child's control. According to Alan Horwitz in 2001 in his article, The Impact of Childhood Abuse and Neglect on Adult Mental Health, he determined that childhood victimization is typically part of a matrix of environmental problems such as poverty, unemployment, parental alcohol and drug problems, and inadequate family functioning contribute to the development of the disorder greatly. So as we can see, any form of childhood trauma contributes greatly to the development of the disorder. Along with childhood trauma, parenting styles that focus on negative punishment increase the risk for the development of the disorder. Negative forms of punishment, like incarceration, do not properly treat those with antisocial personality disorder, and really only make it worse. Instead, positive reinforcement helps treat those with antisocial personality disorder. Behavioral therapy focuses on changing the dangerous behaviors those with antisocial personality disorder have by using positive reinforcement instead of negative reinforcement. Christopher Blattman's article, Reducing Crime and Violence in 2017, states that a behavioral therapy called CBT teaches incarcerated individuals self-control through the use of money. Another form of therapy is decomposition therapy, which is a form of behavioral therapy specifically designated for those diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder that is aimed at ending the vicious cycle in which punishment for bad behavior inspires more bad behavior. In Kent Klein's article in 2010, entitled Inside the Mind of a Psychopath, he points out that every $10,000 spent on decomposition therapy saves a community $70,000 that would have been spent on putting that person in jail. Socially and economically, communities are negatively impacted by those with antisocial personality disorder. In brief, psychopathy is a mental condition, like many other mental disorders, that is out of those diagnosed control. Further research into the understanding of these causes will result in improved forms of treatment, which benefit those diagnosed and the community surrounding them.